Welcome. In this video, we will practice subtracting fractions with regrouping. Let's get started. When we subtract fractions with regrouping, we start with the same 3 steps. We first line up our fractions. Then we find a common denominator if needed. In this case, we need to find a common denominator using the 3 and 9. Our multiples are 3, 6, 9, 12. Multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 27, and 36. Our common denominator will be 9. We will convert our fractions so they can have the same common denominator. 1/3 times a number, so we can have 9 as a fraction. So we would have 3 times 3 equals 9. 1 times 3 equals 3. For 5/9, we do not have to convert 5/9 because it already has 9 as its denominator. So we will rewrite our problem with our new fraction. So it's 7 and 3/9 minus 4 and 5/9. So the last step is different. We must borrow from the whole number and solve, because our numerator in the first problem is a smaller number than our numerator in the second problem. We cannot subtract these fractions as they are yet, because we cannot take 5 from 3. So our first step is we need to borrow, or we need to be able to add the borrowed whole to the fraction, so it must be written in the same denominator. In this case, it must be written as 9/9. So let's first rewrite this problem in our area here of 7 and 3/9 minus 4 and 5/9. In this case, we are going to borrow from this whole number, take 1 away from this whole number to leave 6, and then we are going to add the 9/9 to this fraction. So now we will have 12/9 minus 5/9, which we can now calculate, because 12 minus 5 is 7, and our denominator stays the same. Now, step 2, we add the fractions together and then subtract. Step 3, we make sure the fraction is in simplest form, and it is, because 7/9 cannot be simplified. And then we rewrite our fraction here as 7/9, and the last is we subtract the whole numbers. 6 minus 4 is 2. So our answer is 2 7/9. Now it is your turn to try some problems on your own. Pause the video and work through the 6 practice problems for this video. When you have done your best to answer each problem, play the rest of the video to check your answers. Make sure you correct any problems you may have missed. Good luck. In problem number 1, we have 4 and 2/6 minus 2 1/2. Follow along as I solve this problem. Number 2 is 9 minus 4 and 5 6. Follow along as I solve this problem. Number 3 is 9 and 1/5 minus 6 and 1/2. Follow along as I solve this problem. Number 4 is 7 minus 3 and 5/12. Follow along as I solve this problem. Number 5 is 9 and 1/2 minus 6 and 6/8. Follow along as I solve this problem. Number 6 is 3 and 5/10 minus 1 and 4/5. Follow along as I solve this problem. This concludes Lesson 5, Subtracting Fractions with Regrouping. Remember that a wrong answer hard worked is better than no answer at all. It is better to try and fail than to never have tried at all. Until next time.